name's Pat Tech8 Richards. I started Thai boxing probably, it's a bit of a tough one. I pretty much just tried it because I saw a flyer where I was working at the time in Geelong, a sports store, and there was a flyer at the counter for a new Thai boxing gym that was opening up in the area, and I just thought I'd go in and give it a crack. I've been interested in boxing my whole life, and I've never did it. I just played cricket and footy, and just like most country Victorian kids, and decided to go in and give boxing a go. I started Muay Thai about 5-6 years ago. I've been in Geelong. It's taken me all over the world. I've been to Thailand over 10 times. Got to fight in New Zealand, different states in Australia. Spent a bit of time in Queensland, which is nice. Been to Europe and America. So it's been a pretty hectic roller coaster ride. My opponent on the night of my last fight was Alexei the Great Petroulias. He's a guy from Melbourne who started fighting at similar times. They fought on a lot of the same cards together. He's an intercontinental champion and a multiple-time Australian champion. So he has got quite a good record and quite a good reputation. So he was a tough opponent. Tech8's a funny one. Most people think it's done, but it's not. It's Muay Thai is the art of eight weapons. So 2 fists, 2 elbows, 2 knees, and 2 feet. So technical 8 weapons. So the saying is that I can use all 8 weapons, I suppose, in the ring. First fight was in Werribee, actually. So it was an interesting one. I fought a guy named Darcy Renton, I think his name was. I can't really remember his proper name, but I won. It was a 3-round fight. I won by decision. I remember being pretty nervous, but it was fun. It hooked me, got me hooked. There's nerves there all the time, I suppose. There's certain things that happen on the night in particular that I suppose kick the nerves into overdrive, like getting your hands taped or putting your mongkong on. So it's your head garment that you wear into the ring to respect your trainer. There is certain things, but I've found usually the worst time is probably when you first arrive at the venue and you've just got that awkward wait. It's definitely happening. You've committed, you've done all the training and the hard work, and then you've just got to have that awkward few hours waiting to get in there and actually get it on. So it's a tough one. I have found over the years that when you get in the ring, the nerves tend to disappear. You're back in your element in a way. I suppose I'm more comfortable in the ring on the night, that's for sure. I've had quite a few fights now, so I've learned how to control my nerves and I suppose channel them into positive energy. But everyone gets nervous. If anybody says they don't get nervous before going in and fighting someone in a ring on national TV, they're going to be lying. So nerves are there, but I've learned how to control them. Your song comes on, you feel like nothing can hurt you. You walk into the ring, your family and friends are cheering, and your name's in lights and smoke and lights going everywhere, and it's a pretty surreal experience. It's hard to explain without actually going through it yourself. It's hard to explain that feeling, I suppose, but it's definitely a good one. A lot of people get hooked on it. Yeah, Alex, he fights a lot differently than what I do. He's definitely a walk up, straight down the line sort of fighter. He likes to push forward and clinch and elbow. I think that works well stylistically for me. I like to stay long and I'm a bit of a counter fighter at times. I like to think that I can, use my knees, my kicks, my punches and my elbows. I like to call myself diverse, I suppose. So I think that was my major advantage on the night. I think that he, had his one game plan, and I think he lacked a plan B, and he kept walking forward, and I just kept punching him in the face. So it worked out well for me. So yeah. On the night, the fight was called a draw. So one judge said that I won every round of the fight. Another judge said it was a draw, and then another judge said I lost 3 of the 5 rounds. I suppose it's not really much you can say about that, to be honest. I'm pretty disappointed that that was the decision. I think it was pretty obvious that I won. So yeah, I'm still pretty disappointed. I haven't made any real public comment on it up to this stage, just because I didn't really know how to word how I was feeling. So yeah, without sugarcoating it at all, I suppose I'm just pretty disappointed that it got called a draw. I thought I won.